people to talk. Independent minds for a better Liberia. Independent minds, let the voices be heard. From Montserrat to Grande Bay, Maryland, Lofa, Nimba, and Bombi, Margie, Bibasa, and River Cess, Refugee, Grand Croix, and Sino. Ideals rising from every town, speaking the truth and lifting the nation. Progress, unity, transformation. Independent minds for a better Liberia. Independent minds, let the people speak. Hosted by Moni Keshin, the General. A strong voice for the people every day. Call out. Live on Care Radio FM 95.9 and Top FM in Grand Gede. Streaming on KCN TV and TGN TV, Facebook and YouTube. Independent minds, the future is bright. Independent minds, Liberia, unite.
Wow. General, are you hearing me? I'm not hearing you.
You can hear me now?
Yeah, I'm hearing you now.
Oh, sorry, my man. All this my mic muted. So how's everything there, Mr. Koma?
I'm okay by the grace of God.
I mean, you alone get three numbers.
the
I send the link to the other numbers.
the one with the one with the 105 is directly connected to the station WhatsApp on the computer.
Okay.
So when the link is coming, it comes directly to that particular number.
All right, because I always send it to the picture.
Yeah, that one on my personal phone. So I have to look at, even if somebody is in the studio, I have to look at that one before I can, before I can open it. I mean, I can send it to the station. So most time you send it directly to 105. So if I'm out of coverage area, then you'll get it very difficult because I had to send it before the person gets it.
Okay, so I'll be sending to the one I got one FM.
Yeah,
The one on your
105. And one, yeah, you chunking inside space, forget it. You already on level. We're moving. We're rolling on it.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad. All right. So maybe you'll have. Let me just ask you. How is Zwedru?
Zwedru is a wonderful place, and I can always tell people that the only thing that holding this SAR is the road. If they roll their quota rich, realistically, not general, realistically, you even pay me to go live more, I can go live more.
You're right.
You tell me, say, every month, we get you draw in more, you be getting $900 US. I will not go live in more. Then the road open, the quota can pass. Where we are right now, General, you get land in Zwedru for not less than $900.
Wow.
Except where you want to go some other areas that a little bit far, really a little bit far. Because 2016, we were buying land to where we are presently, around 600. Right now, you're talking about 900, 1,000. Except where you need to go far away, then you get land from there. So this city alone, Zulu Whiskey alone, you are talking about pretty close up to at least not less than 80 to 90,000 pricing. Only in Zulu Whiskey. Anybody doing coal bin here, they can get good money. Coal bag is almost $5 US. Coal bag of coal. You now get places where you to rent apartment, 75, 80, $90, $100. In the past, it wasn't like that. So Zwedru is significantly growing in terms of infrastructures, in terms of population. Zwedru is making headway. So we're waiting for the road to come pass. As soon as quota, forget it.
But they're doing the quota already, eh?
Yeah, this dry season, the quota work should start. Right now, you can drive from Tapeta straightly to Ganta. You only got in 2 or 3 areas in between that they're trying to connect. But you can spend less than 1 hour, 30 minutes between,
That's good.
Tapeta and Ganta if you really run it. Before, we used to spend almost 2 days. So now a whole day, you leave from here 6 in the morning. You're thinking about reaching to Ganta around 6 in the evening. You don't care, you will sleep there. But now it's different. It's totally different. So it isn't like that again. You see. So that means there has been some significant effort in making sure that the road situation in our southeastern country, except for Sino, There are other places in Sano people still having serious trouble with road, you know. Yeah. But I mean, it's for us, we're okay. We're waiting for the quota to come. But small cars are still coming.
All right, that's a good progress. And
All right, that's a
we pray
good
that
progress.
things will be
And
good in Liberia,
we
especially
pray
in the
that
Leeward
things will
counties.
be good in Liberia,
You want to
especially
mute
in
your
the
mic
Leeward counties.
and
You
until we
want
can
to
fix
mute your
this
mic
feedback.
and until we can fix this feedback.
Yeah, I just wanted to screen it on my own Facebook page here. So I'm trying to get the program name. Independent.
Independent minds.
So just give me 1 minute.
Independent minds.
Yeah. Independent mind for a better Liberia. And you will you to choose what kind of mind you want to use.
Yep.
Whether you want to use your corrupt mind.
Yep.
I like that.
That's a good
You
one.
want to use your corrupt mind,
That's a
your
good
your
one.
what kind of mind. But look, let me mute and give you time to run the program. I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here.
All right. All right. And I know you can hear me loud and clear. Good morning to the patriotic citizen of Liberia. Welcome to the Independent Minds for a Better Liberia. This is a space dedicated to thoughtful conversation, responsible leadership, and honest reflection about our future, about Liberia. So once we're on this platform, we think independently. Like my friend just said, whether you have an independent mind or corrupt mind or what kinds of mind, how you want to call it, but it's up to you. But what matters here is Liberia. And we continue to say this. I'm attached to a candidate, but I have an independent mind. I'm not just a blind loyalist. So I don't want you to be a blind loyalist. Because if we take off the blind loyalist cap, we build a better nation. Then you will put Liberia first because you have Liberia, then you have a county, then you have a tribe. But if you refuse to put up or take independent minds, you will always support the wrong person because you're from the same tribe, because you're from the same county. And you will always never see the worst of that person. So that is why we're having this show. This coming 2029, my people, the future of Liberia is in our hands. You know, every leaders have the star. But when things are not working, the people of Liberia must feel the work of the government is not about just doing one thing. You see, government is like an octopus. Octopus have a lot of limbs, and every one of them operates independently. So you can develop the rules at the same time you develop education. You can develop in bringing jobs at the same time you can take care of agriculture. So you must do all. That is why they have different ministries. They got the Ministry of Agriculture, Ministry of Health, Ministry of Education, Ministry of Finance, and they got different departments. So you can't tell me that one department should work and the other department slow. No. That is why you must pay, all government employees must take pay the same time. You can't pay a little bit this time and then, and please hold on 1 minute. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to go and get myself some water. Yes. So that is why we are saying it is our responsibility, you and I, it is our responsibility when it comes to a better government because we gave them the job. We voted for them. We did everything. Look, the president of Liberia got one vote. You, as an ordinary person, one vote. The people we call Zogo, one vote. The people who drive the BMW, the Mercedes, who live in the best house, one vote. So under the Constitution of Liberia, we are all important. No one is more important. Nobody. I'm not important than any other Liberians. We are all the same. It is our right to do whatsoever, but it is a privilege for us to serve. It is our right to contest, but it is a privilege for us to serve. That is why I'm saying We have tried a lot of people. We have tried leaders, but they have not taken us anywhere. And we continue to hold other people to high esteem. And at the same time, we don't hold the other people to a high esteem. We just feel that, oh man, that's my friend. I will vote for them. And this is where we are today. I will listen to some people. Past government, we stay in the same circle, my people. Let us start fooling ourselves. We are staying in the same circle. Look, there's certain things government must do just to help the people, whether we like it or not. But most of our officials, they are in this thing only for themselves. And you see, some of you guys will say, oh, you're trying to say all this thing because tomorrow, if they give you job, then you will stop talking. Listen, if I wanted to be like the other people, I've done it. After 2005, all I do, I switch to UP and get my own job. Then 2011, I go again, I hustle, then I switch to the winning party again, then I get another job. 2023, if because Ellis Company make it, I jump to UP, then I get another job. Or 2017, and jump to CDC, I will get my job. Why should I deprive myself for 20 years? Oh, Mr. Cummings should be president first before I get a job in Liberia. Why should I deprive myself? So it's not about the job. It's about Liberia. It's about justice. It's about jobs. It's about education, good health, good agriculture. That is why we are fighting for good leadership, honest leadership. When the leadership is honest, visitors, business people will come into the country. But if your government is not honest, you will only have the bad and corrupt business people coming into your country, and they will use you, take your resources, and leave the country. We've seen it. We've seen it today. They said, oh, they come up, they say bag of rice is $20, is $14. Well, how much do you buy a cup of rice in a store? How much? How much you pay for country rice? Country rice is $25 for the same little 25 kg. $25. Now gasoline going to go up. They will tell you because of the war in the Middle East, because the war against Iran. They will tell you, oh yes, they're fighting. Hey, listen, that war got nothing to do with us. Nigeria have a refinery right now. Nigeria selling gas. Nobody fighting there to bring gas. Nigeria will not increase the gas price. They got refinery in Nigeria, Dangote. So now the gas gone up. So everything going to go up high. Yes, the next thing they want to compare with Liberia. Oh, in America, the gas expensive. Yes, in America, the gas gone to $3.59. $3.59. It's still not like Liberia where people are still struggling. You're buying the gas. We're not holding the government responsible. But at the same time, yes, I hold the government responsible. I'm not holding them for the war, but there are a lot of things they need to do that it can prioritize that our citizens will do better. And we, the citizens ourselves, we robbing from our own people. We stealing from our people. The rice was $17 yesterday, and the cup was $50. Today is $14, and the rest is still $50 because you know why? The US rate is still climbing. It's not stabilized. So there's nothing is working. Nothing is working. You see, when you don't have the proper planning, because UP, they were there for 12 years. The government of Liberia should never be strange to Mr. Bouaka. President Bouaka was vice president for 12 good years, my people. There is nothing. We voted for Mr. Bouaka. Mr. Bouaka was the number one and experienced Liberian ever elected to that office. Based on his record, 49 years in government, he understands government. So he's not a novice. He's not supposed to land on the job. Mr. Bouaka was supposed to come to office running. But still, we gave excuses. Still, we're trying to complain about the past. We voted with president. We are out because we said stealing and other things were going on. We voted them out. Every government come in, they tell us about roads. Every development that is going on right now, these are something that started from the past government, not even we are government. Ellen Johnson put it in place. President Weah came in, and then Mr. Bwaka. So there is no way we should even talk about development because every government is continuity. When you leave, the next man start. That is why nobody vote for you because you were paving roads. People will vote for you because on the lives of the people, you're creating good jobs. You're creating factory coming into the country. People are working, good education, good health care. The agriculture system is booming. Then they say, oh, yes, this leader is doing. But don't tell me because you pave. Every Liberian want a paved road. There will be no Liberian who against roads. The opposition, the imposition, the ruling party, everybody wants a good road. So there is no way we can be against roads. So come 2029, we all will participate. We all will run on roads. Trust me, because that's the country money, that's the citizen money. That ain't nobody money. So if I run a campaign 2029, when you tell me, say you build a road, I say, oh, yes, that's true. We all supported it to build a road. But then I will ask you, how many jobs you created? I will ask you about the educational system. Why the Zodru College don't, why the College of Grand Jida don't even have a light? I will ask you that question. What have you done in Grand Jida? What have you done in Maryland? Why our educational system is still struggling? So I'm not going to vote for you because you think you put roads. No, that's your job. That's the job. President Weah call himself bad road medicine. Mr. Bwaka call himself bad road medicine. Everybody want road. Okay, the roads, you develop the roads. What about agriculture? What is the budget for agriculture? That is why people selling bag of rice $25 because they say government is not subsidizing farmers. Government is not helping, so the people spending all their money, so they will sell the rest for $25. Yeah, they got to buy machines, they got to pay their workers, they got to do this. So at the end of the day, they increase the price. So if you think that because yellow machine is in the country that the government is doing good, then you lie. Yellow machine means that government is better. Yellow machine is yellow machine. It is our money. We will pay that debt. Our children will pay that debt. So don't tell me about yellow machine. That means things are good. We go in the market. We see Liberians struggling. When we go to the market, we see Liberians struggling. They try to sell. They can't even make it because they will eat the profit until they go bankrupt. And everything will just go down. And nobody buying. And it's happening in the 15 counties. It's happening in the 15 counties. There's no job in Grand Jide. There's no job in Sano. The little job that is there, people are struggling. Everybody wants it. And they can't employ more than that. They can't employ more. So let us stop. Let us think out of the box. It's not enough. We elected President Bwaka to do better. We elected President Bwaka to make sure we have a good economy. Now we increased the budget to $1.3 billion. And what's in the $1.3 billion? The signature fee from Eselemita. They put it in the budget. Will you get that 200 million next year? No. You see, we confuse everybody. Oh, the budget is big. Oh, yes, we're going to 1.3. But what in the budget for the citizens? The only people that are benefiting are your lawmakers. They added $10 million to their money. Oh, let me be, that's true. That one did not lie. We complain about 30,000. Now they're getting 100,000. And the senators getting 150,000. That's what they're getting. The speaker budget alone is $1.3 million. So tell me, he only worked 2 days a week. He living a better life. He's in a tinted car. His relatives and family are enjoying. But yet and still, they can't fight for you. Yet and still, your representative fighting for you. But when other opposition or other Liberians come out, and they want to contest, then he said they will never be president. And all the good leaders are always in the opposition in a small party. Because of corruption in the big parties, the good leaders then into small party, they can win. And we stay glorifying these people. Look, you go to Ghana, yes, they get two parties. They got more than two parties, but they got two parties always winning, NPP, NDC, and NDC. Yes, but guess what? These two parties are doing the work for the people. If UP were to put the people first, Liberia should have been better off, better than where Ellen left it. If CDC was going to put the people first, Liberia are going to be extra. Then we make it so, oh yes, so these two parties, they leading, but they got leaders. But we know the leaders. We know the leaders in these two parties. That is why we say, let us try another person. From right after 2017 elections, every poll that was done in Liberia, when they say polls, you call the number and they say, who you going to vote for? You call the name. Alex Cummings came 10. Every post in Liberia, from the OKO, even in Grand Gideo, all the station, when they do a poll, right now, if I tell people, say, let's do a poll, call in and tell me who you vote for, Alex Cummings will come 10. It tells you that Alex Cummings is the 10th option of Liberia. And in Liberia, we vote because of individual. We voted for President Weah because we love him. He played football. He danced with us. He came around. He used to be around. He would come from Europe and play. But remember, he was not the only person coming from Europe at the time. You had James Diba. All the other players were coming. But if we try to tell you, ask you now, show us what he did and what was his platform before we voted for him, you can tell us. But yes, CDC had the most qualified people. They had a lot of people. But when they came to power, they push all the good people around, they push them out. And the people President Weah gave job to disappointed him, and he refused to take actions. So I'm not blaming seditious are Liberians. I love them because they are patriots. I love them because they believe in something. They got some good people from UP in the opposition. UP is UP. Now, guess what's going on? They're going to appoint their own people as election commission. And listen, UP, they are terrible people. They are very smart when it comes to propaganda. Madam Salif, at least Madam Salif try. He asked all the political parties to bring people, and she appointed them on the election commission. But President Weah appointed his own people and also left the people that Madam Salif put there. She left them there. Now, this government, first thing, Councillor Musu Scott will be the next chair lady, the next commissioner for the National Election Commission. She's a what? Bona fide member of Unity Party. Every Liberian knows that she's a 100% Joseph Boakai supporter. She's a Unity Party partisan. She was loyal. She pushed to destroy the CPP. Now she will be the commissioner. And they're going to remove everybody and they will put their own people, because that's what they're saying. That come 2029, either hope or by crook, they will steal the election. Because they are very good at that. But we're waiting to see. We're waiting to see. We hope they don't. I hope Councillor Scott will put on her neutrality cap. I hope she would think like a patriot to do the right thing. Because anybody they appoint, yes, they come from a party. Let's be settled. Because all the other people they appointed, they were connected to a political party, because the president would know you. That's what the president and do. And they elect, I don't know, they go for confirmation whatsoever. But we're saying these things, and at the same time, we're advising that we pray and hope that the election commission will be neutral. You should understand that you should not be into any political activities. So you should be very neutral for the sake of Liberia. For the sake of Liberia, they should be neutral. Whether the president can bring everybody from UP, but at the same time, when snake bites you, when you see worm, you got to run away. Liberia got a record. It's on the Guinness World Book of Record when it comes to corruption, when it comes to stealing elections. When it comes to stealing elections, when Barclay was running, they registered 15. Go and check it on Danamio. They registered only 15,000 Liberians to vote that year. And guess what? The man who won the election got 143 or 47,000 votes, while the second man got 9,000. So they Bali and all voted. We know where they came from. That was one of the worst elections in the history of Liberia, and it's in the Guinness World Book of Record. When you talk about the most corrupt election in the world, it's from Liberia. Then it happened again with and President Doe. I know some of you come and get vest. It happened again. So these things, thank God we graduating. And guess what? Emma Hammond, who was the election commissioner during the President Doe time, his great-grandfather was the election commissioner when they stole the election that year, when Barclay won. The history. But because we don't know. So Liberians, that is why we stay talking to you. We need to collaborate. We must collaborate. If you think you can go on your own, then you need not to collaborate. But no one party have won election in Liberia in the first round since Charles Taylor. So for the last 20 years, CDC alone cannot win election. UP alone cannot win election. But these two parties, whenever they get into the second round, their Liberians will decide. That is the advantage they have. But do they have good leadership? No. According to what we know, they don't have good leadership. They don't have good leadership. They don't have good leadership. So the fact is that you got to do your own research. You got to check up your own stuff. And for those of you who are from UP, it is your right. It is your right. Yesterday you were crying. Yesterday you were convincing, you were explaining how they killed this person, they did this person. Even the case with Councillor Musu Scott, I expect this government to look into that case and know exactly what went wrong. But everybody is mute right now. Nobody is talking about it. Oh yes, nobody is talking about it. We said the CDC government lied on Musu Scott. But why this government cannot pick up the case? Why the government cannot give the lady justice? The three missing boys, we complain, we say CDC lie. Why we can't go into the case? The auditors that were killed, why this government cannot pick up the case to know exactly what happens to give these people justice? So it's because of politics. We talk about war crime court. Prince Johnson died, war crime court died. We still got people running around that's supposed to answer questions. We still got George Bole. He's a rebel leader. Need to answer questions. We still got people who participated in the war, butt naked. We still got Yeke Koluba. We got a lot of people who participated in the war. They must answer questions. But today, the war crime code gone. You know what I'm saying? We fool our people just because of vote. Some people not like to hear what I'm saying. So this time around, we got to collaborate. But before we collaborate, we got to know who we're collaborating with. Because we know what happened with collaboration when it comes to collaboration in Liberia. It never worked during the Charles Taylor time. The big people who felt that they started politics broke away. And Tewo Gonglo was one of the, I think he was the election commission. He too, he broke away. He went with his party. I like him. He's a good guy. He's an honest man, but he went with his party. Then we had a coalition. We have the collaboration. The last election, UP broke away, and ALP broke away. They started to lie on Ellis Cummings, fingering documents. People going around lying that Mr. Bwaka asked Mr. Cummings and Mr. Cummings refused because Mr. Cummings selfish. That was lies. We sat down because we never fought. We never told the Liberian people the truth. We thought we were doing something. We thought we were so honest into it. And if anybody asks me about collaboration, I will bring back the CPP document. The document is one of the best documents ever. If anybody, go and read the document for yourself and do your own understanding. Don't listen to these same people who lied to us. Benina Ure lied. Most of the talk show hosts lied about the document. They were all over the place rewriting their own stories because they feel that Liberians are not patient-minded people and Liberians do not research. We only listen to people and we follow. Don't just listen to people. Don't just listen to me. Everything I say, go and do your research. That is why I challenge anyone. They come to the CPP document. I challenge any politicians from the UP, the ALP, come, let's go one-on-one over the document and tell me what was in there that you lie about. Some of them went as far as saying that, according to our constitution, you can associate and disassociate as lie. You can associate or not to associate. Then they talk about black voting. We ever did black voting before in Liberia? Every party was supposed to come with 310 votes delegation. And every delegate must come from the 73 district. Because UP believe, UP tried, they could not produce their own 310. ALP could not give 310. The next, they say, oh, Mr. Cummings won't buy the votes. Because they can't do it, they try to change it. Because if UP, a Benina Ure could give Mr. Bwaka 310, and UP gave 310, that's 620. All UP are looking for one vote. Yombly vote. Mr. Bwaka is the chair, the standard bearer. Just one vote. But they refused to go. They refused. Only 2 persons wanted that position. It is the right of Alex Cummings to say he won a position. This is not about who come. This is not who came first. This is not who came first. Because if that's the case, that means Mr. Bwaka would never be president because we would look for the people who started before us, who started before them. But this is not about whether you were there for 20 years. No. That's not the case. But we sat there, we lied, we Liberian people listened to them, and they changed everything around. And they went, oh, yeah, Mr. Cummings behind Bility. We're not the one who brought Bility. Liberty Party came with Bility. That's the chairman. The Liberty Party chairman was Bility. Dillon Yombly voted for them. You know, we got to say these things. We're just in the embracing stage. We got to say all these things because when you talk about history, then you can know your future. Then you will know all the mistakes that you made. But if you refuse to talk about the past, then trust me, you will not do nothing. You must know your past to know your present or your future. You must. We're all over the place trying to disgrace one man, trying to put him behind bars. He never touched the document. No political leader touched the document. Mo Ali lied. Every one of them were over there lying with dry face because they want to win. Oh yeah, that's the politics. Lying to the public. Destroying Liberian people's lives. Look at some of them today. From 100 pounds to 200 pounds. They all behind tinted glass. They all behind tinted glass. Until they come on radio, they're confused. They don't know what to say. Mo Ali said the keke driver and all that job creation. But we're joking CDC when the finance minister said they created 7 million jobs. But Mo Ali said that the keke rider, the woman who's selling the plenty, the woman who's selling color, that job creation. Do you see that? That's what they call job creation. You sell color, that job creation. You selling cold water. The people who selling scratch card. And they used to talk about CDC selling scratch card. Oh. They used to talk about CDC selling scratch card. Now, the other people selling scratch card, they said that job creation. The same thing we complain about is happening today. Then you say, we shouldn't talk politics. It's just like football. When the game is over, the next preparation starts. Come 2029, it's on you, it's on me. If whoever want to vote for is fine, but we must open our eyes. Your life is better. We have gone 20 years since the Civil War. The only thing that we got in Liberia is peace, that we're living peacefully. There is no bullet, there will be no war coming to Liberia. No war, but at the same time, we cannot push things under the table. We cannot suppress the man who is already suffering. That's all we need that to do. So nobody going to bring war. We have done everything in Liberia. We removed the Congo people. Today in Liberia, when you get money, if you get money, you out of the country, you come back to Liberia, you Congo man. When you get money, you Congo man. You get education, you Congo man. When you pull a chest rack, you countryman. We got all our millionaires in Liberia. All our millionaires. Today, the number 1 millionaire in Liberia, according to records that the whole world knows about, Bernard Ure is the number 1. Joshua is second. Madam Serif is third. You got Musa Ability. You got Mr. Bwaka. $21 million when he left office, according to record. And I'm you. The plenty. The last man on the list is Alex Tyler with $4 million. All these people work in government. The only man I ain't work in government and the guy here on that list was Musa Ability. But Musa Ability make his money from government by oil. And you know what I'm saying? So all these people, all our millionaires, they work in government. How you manage? How? When they went to government, they were not millionaires. They said, President, we are worth $30 million. But suppose say, oh, President, we are play football. So tell me, if President we are play football and make $100 million in football, according to the record too, that means President we are supposed to be over $100 million. So how much President we are came to in government and he make 31 million, he worth 31 million. He is the second next to Bernard Ure. You see, so all our millionaires are former government officials and present government officials. They came to government with nothing in their pockets. Today, they are millionaires. Emmanuel Shaw, all these people, they got money from government. And you sitting there, one man went out and hustled, worked with one of the biggest companies in the world. He came back. He said he's a millionaire. He should take his money and go to all the counties and develop. Oh, yes. That's what you say. And some people still asking the question, what he did. If he tell you what he did, no candidate ever in the history of Liberia have done what he did to Liberia. You think when you're running for office, that means you got to go build roads and start to pull bridges? You think that's what they call because you want to run for office? We're talking about building the lives of Liberians. Building the lives of Liberians. When this man was paying school fees, when this man was paying WIAC fee, no Liberian did it. In 2016, 2017, go to WIAC and go ask the question. He never talked about it. That is the dignity of humans. And the people who WIAC fee he paid, whether they were sedition or whether they were in his party, but he paid that money $106,000. That his own money, that his family money. He paid that money. Then he paid for tutoring. When he was doing all this thing here, going to Nima County and build the engineering department college. The engineering department, he started from scratch. UMU, scholarship to people to travel, nurses, doctors. He never asked nobody. But this is not the issue. And whether we vote for him or not, he will still do what he needs to do because he's a Liberian and he will die as a Liberian. He lived in Liberia since 2016. He's not living out of the country. Or because he's not like me or like you to be causing noise on Facebook. That is why we lie. Because we can't fight him, we say he's a gay. The men are gay. the men are gay. Some people lie. So, oh, the men were debating and they asking about gay. He said, yes, I support gay. Look at lies. Look at the kind of lies. A simple question. Because you sat there, the politician came to you. The question they asked about gay support on the radio, we all got a tape. We listened to it. Then I'm a business where you can't understand English good. They understood the English, but they transfer it. They rewrote it. Mr. Cummings, do you support gay rights in Liberia? We got a lot of issues in this country. We got a lot of things in this country that we need to talk about. But this is what I'm struggling with. Why should two men marry? This is what I'm struggling with. So what you need to say are gay? Because I said, this is what I'm struggling with. Why should two men marry? Your so-called educated people are the biggest problem in Liberia today. You went to school, you got your degree, you still lie. The honesty is not in you. You have that empathy. But the honesty and the integrity is what most of our educated people lacking. They want to defeat you. They want to destroy you. They use wars to destroy you. And they regret. But this is what I'm struggling with. Why should politicians be so corrupt? This is what I'm struggling with. Why should two men marry? Then at the same time, Obi from, and you see God can do things. After they started it, the election finished. He was disappointed. President Weah never gave him a job because he wanted to be the deputy minister of defense. He never got the job. He came back to America. He started to confess. You're not listening to him.
I invented it and I stuck it on Ellis Cummings and it's stuck. Shit. It's stuck. Today did I get to stay on Ellis Cummings? It was something I invented. And the way I did it, I called somebody from Atlanta, where he was living. So I created a story and I called the person and attached the person into it. The person is a big Liberian guy too. You say, yeah, my man, Jack will tell you the truth. So I used that person as a reference. That information. So that's what we did for George Weah to get him to where he is.
So you see, the frustration gave him the opportunity to confess. I know some people say, listen, we need to talk about these things. We need to say nothing. Let's just continue. Let's just tell the people of Mr. Cummings, Liberian people had to understand. No. Liberian people had to understand. You must tell them, this show, we got a long way to go. Long way to go. We will be on this show until 2029. We will educate our people. This show will do a lot of things. This show will help students, will help poor people, will help a lot of people, will help people. We don't care which party you're coming from. We get young people involved. We advocate for schools. We advocate for good jobs. We will continue to advocate. So all these things we say, we must talk about the past for us to have a better future. We must talk about what happened yesterday, why the coalition never worked yesterday, because there must be another coalition. All the parties must come together for us to, because 50 political parties right now with 46. Ability Party make it 47. And Sir Joseph make it 48. Kano Barbara, I think they said a party he get to 49. There's another party coming up, 50 political parties. Some of them cannot even reach the Grand Jide. Some of them cannot even reach Kakata. You know what I'm saying? The other day they say, oh, they say Mr. Cummings got 1%. They say CPP got 1%. Even the man who came third never voted for himself in the first round. Suppose say, oh, you know, Appleton went in the interior, that play Appleton get a vote. He may win the first round. But it make you to understand that some people say, oh, like for example, Tiawan Gonglo. Tiawan Gonglo is a good guy. He's an honest man. But guess what? He got less than 1%. Dr. Moniba get less than 1%. Mr. Cummings came over every one of them. But today, that only Ellis Cummings we're talking about. And some people again come and say, oh, Mr. Cummings cannot run because he get 1%, because they still want to lie again about the 2014 election laws that they don't even know about. That they don't even know. They say, oh, because he got 1%, he will not run. What about Tiawan Gonglo? What about the other people who got 1%, less than 1% on Mr. Cummings? So you see, let us stop hating people for what God blessed them about. Councillor Bromsky, he tried 2 times. He died. You think he was not a good leader? But the party that he was in could never make him president. Because at that time, he was the third option. Let's be honest. Liberty Party was the third option. Now, Mr. Bromsky, may his soul rest in peace. There is no way Liberty Party can be the third option. You put all the parties together, Mr. Cummings will come third. So Liberty Party is already in the corrupt groups. They think that it's only Basso Party, like how they get the MDNC, the party from Nima. Yes, Nima a big place. But when you try to tribalize, you try to bring the tribal business into your party, then that's it. Oh, Mr. Cummings don't have a base. Who got base? No. Your constituents are your people. Maybe you're attracted to the young people. Maybe you're attracted to students. Maybe you're attracted to workers or the older people. That's it. Mr. Cummings can win Maryland County over and over. A state cannot make him president, because Maryland County, the votes in Maryland County cannot make Mr. Cummings president. Mr. Cummings will need the votes from all the counties. Even a vote from Nima County can never make Jeremiah Kuhn president. The Nima County vote alone, if Jeremiah Kuhn ever run, not Nima County will make him president. He will need vote from Monserrato, Grand Gila, all the counties. Then not Lofa alone make Mr. Bwaka president. He got to go to all the other counties to get. And some of them are so selfish, they only look at the big counties and forget about the small counties. And that is wrong. That is why, if you want to know something, in America, that's what they call electoral college. Because of the small states and the big states. Because if there were no electoral college, the Democrats in America will win every election, because California alone, that is why you will see you get more votes and still you lose election, because maybe the electoral college. Grand Julius is important. Sano important. Grand Crew is important. Maryland is important. River G, we are all Liberians. But they forget these places and they say, oh, I will go to Nimba County, I will go to Lofa County, I will go to Monserrato. Once I get the 4-5 counties, hell with the other counties. That is wrong. That is totally wrong. So Liberians, we ourselves causing our problem. If I ask the poor Grand Julius, you voted for President Weah because you believe that Doe's son. You believe that when he was playing football, Doe was president. But you also voted against President Doe's son. President Doe's son ran for the office and you voted against him. And today, some of you say, Mr. Cummings, that Congo man. Some of you say, Mr. Cummings, nobody know him. Or son of Liberia. You call him Congo man because God bless him. But when he was sleeping on the floor in America, when he was struggling in America to make ends meet, when he used to go to school, he never had it. He struggled. He was working at the same time. He got one jacket. He used to sleep on people's floor. Oh, that time he was not Congo man. But today, God bless him, he retired. He Congo man. The money he get now, he's supposed to go around and just build Liberia. He just built Liberia, and you got your millionaire sitting there. Senator Peno building Grand Julius County? No. Senator Peno jumped from party to party. He started as an independent. Today, he went to CDC. From CDC, he went to UP. So everybody jumping from party to party because they want to remain in power. And you, the only person going to suffer. And you're like, oh yeah, I like Peno. Oh yeah, he's a Liberian. Alexa Joseph, yes, he's a Liberian. But what are they doing to change your lives? All of them building their personal schools. Are they investing in the government school? No. They're building their own schools. Are they pushing government for the Grand Jide College, the College of Grand Jide to be better off? There's no light there. There's no light. How much you looking for? You're looking for less than $10,000. You won't tell me the 2 senators and a representative cannot provide in Grand Jide to put a transformer over there and get a current? No, you can. You don't care. You're not concerned about it. Liberia, all they represent the same thing. When the last time your representative called you to a meeting? But they're in Monrovia, enjoying themselves, living a good life, but yet we're telling other people to do the same thing. They're telling, we're going to open the lines, get involved, put up your thinking cap, speak like a patriot. Don't let nothing bother you. Look, they say you can take the cow to the river, but you can't force the cow to drink. And all the decisions that we're making in life today, you owe no one an apology. Whether you vote for Mr. Komiso, you vote for Mr. Boakao, you vote for Mr. Weah, you don't owe no one an apology. It is your right to vote for them. These are the people you choose. But when I choose you and you don't do the right thing, then I retreat and put my act together and decide. Because I'm not putting you there to give me personal money. I'm putting you there. Maybe I voted for you because I want a good school. I voted for you because I need jobs in the country. I voted for you because I want the justice system to be good. I voted for you because I want for agriculture for us to be able to feed ourselves. That is why I voted for you. Because if we know in our mind that the decision we make will be right, there will be no mistakes. So no decision is right until it is right. If you jump from a tree and jump on the ground and nothing happened to you, that's the best decision you make. But if something happened to you, that was the wrong decision. If you go and sit down and hang on a car, you hanging on the car coming from Zwedru straight to Nibakan and to Tapeta, and you hang on that car. By the time you reach, the people say, "Yeah, my man, you did good." Oh. But you were hanging on that car and you fall down. The people say, "Why you had to hang on the car? Why?" That was a bad decision. So no decision is right until it is right. So Liberian people, let us stop making these people to fool us. They are not humanitarian. We need to ask the people, what will you do? If they come to you, ask them the question. If anybody say they won't run, ask them, say, okay, you won't run, but tell me, what will you do for education? What will you do? If they were there before and you know they didn't do nothing, ask them, say, well, show me your work. What have you done? It's not how long you serve, it's how well you serve. It's how well you serve. It's not how long you serve. So please let us open the line. And can you open the line, Sheku? Hello? You there, Sheku?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, let's open
I'm
the
here.
line.
Let's
Let's
open the line.
hear
Hear from these people.
081 14 35 04 0776 105 105. Let's hear you this morning. You want to be a part of the program? 081 14 35 04 0776 105 105. If you are there, please put the number on the screen too if you can. It'll be okay. Yes, so that number is 081 14 35 04 0776 105 105. Let's hear you this morning. Let's discuss Liberia. You have your political party. Someone support their own political party, but everyone has a free mind. You know, and your free mind is what the program is asking for to make a contribution. You don't have to agree with him. but I think there is a need to work out together, and making our country the best. So if you want to be a part of the program this morning, then you put your calls on 081 14 35 04, 0776 105 105. Let's hear you. Momo Kamara say good morning to my beautiful people in Grand Juda County. Thank you, Momo, for that this morning. Jody Tosa, he said, good morning, Top FM and Liberian people. I'm following from Fishtown City, River G County, celebrating River G County 26 independence. Okay, so we'll read your comment at the same time. We'll pick up your calls. This person, good morning.
Good morning, Sheku. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Name, where you calling from?
This is Joseph Gay, calling from Kura Valley.
All right, go ahead. Let's hear you.
Oh, Sheku, the reason of people calling is we need changes. But if you continue to talk, if there is no changes, then what are we talking on?
Okay.
Other things can happen in this county. We talk, the lawmakers, and there are possibilities. There's no changes. Nothing has changed. We talk about DNA, someone invests some money, the 400,000, nothing has changed. We talk about electricity bill, for electricity expansion, nothing has changed. I say transformer got one load there, the transformer all the transformer. They cut it and another go up, all of using the current.
Okay.
When we sat down last year, Jerry Kim sat down in the studio for your intro stand with Tapetown, he said that there's an expansion, and how you utilize the technology, nothing has changed.
Okay.
So is that the kind of country or the kind of way people don't treat their friend human being in Liberia? GSC, when we hear that we continue to complain for the 400,000, nothing has changed. So what will change, my brother? What will change it?
Oh,
Nothing can change it. What will change it?
but I'm sure you're also listening to the program this morning, Independent Mind. You're listening to the general. And what could be your say if you were to weigh on the discussion?
My take is that the guys that will keep power, there's a need for a change it. We should put old one in new pot will be the same old thing. Let's change them. Until we continue changing, we'll do something better. So it's my take.
All right. Thank you. Let's change them. We have to continue changing until things get better. Put your calls on 0881 14 35 04 0776 105 105. Let's hear you this morning. If you want to be a part of the program, let's discuss issues that bring development to Liberia. The lines open. Put your calls. Let's hear you this morning. And numbers to put your calls on is 0881 14 35 04 0776 105 105. So that we can hear you. Yeah, you can also join us on WhatsApp. The numbers are also there. We can pick your calls and then put you through so that we can have some discussion together this morning. Let's welcome take this person. Good morning.
Sekou, I want Joseph Gay once more. So they
Joseph.
got my attention.
Let's hear you.
Yesterday, the senator was in studio yesterday for interviewing. But the senator said something which I call 100% people with him. You said power and you asked me a question. What you say about the university business?
Can we restrict this discussion? I mean, can we restrict the calls to the discussion we're having this morning?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Jude. Thank you. Let's restrict the calls to the discussion we're having this morning. The program is Independent Minds for Better Liberia. This is where you listen to the general, and he comes on to tell you what were some of the things. I mean, this apparently other people will just look at it to be, political, but for me, it's political and it's very much educated, and that's how I attend it, because it will give you some historical background the in total of some of the things that we didn't know, and and some of the places that the problems started from, and where we are today. What are some of the roles we need to play? How to change our minds and attitude and making Liberia a better place. The generation we found ourselves, it's about time we sit down critically and ask ourselves, what have we learned? What have we achieved over the time? If we have not achieved what we need to achieve or we wanted to have achieved by now, what do we do to get it? So he's more like concerned, for talking about recycled politicians. And the recycled politicians, like, you have this beer, but then another bottle came called Liberia beer, and you took the same beer and put it into Liberia beer. Before you look, another bottle came, they call all Liberia beer. Then you put that same beer into all Liberia beer. The beer tastes the same, but with different names. So that's why he's trying to tell you. There are other politicians in Liberia. Tiawanganglo, Musa Beliti, Alexander Cummings, and you just name them. So I'm very sure he's making us to understand that this whole party thing is not about CDC and Unity Party for Liberia. There are other people who or party can take the lead and make a change. And so brainwashing you, make you to understand exactly what decisions, if you think you allow him, to follow those things. He wants you to understand that. So if you want to be a part of the program this morning, let us know. We put you through. Numbers to do that now is 0881 1435 04, 0776 105 105. Then we hear you this morning. We discuss issues that bring development to Grand Judea County. Like, as you all know, the county is our common patrimony. Liberia is our home. Let's talk the talk. Independent mind. Calls are not coming in this morning, Mr. Kitchen. So yes, so we have 12 more minutes to go. I'm very sure 12 more minutes to go. So it's back to you.
Okay. Thank you. And Mr. Kroma have said it all. There are a lot of people out there, a lot of good Liberians who want to come to Liberia, who were after retirement, they come home. But when they sit back and see the way things are going, they want to get into politics because it is their right. And the only rights you have to run for president, you must be at least 35 years old, but it is your right to contest, but it is a privilege for you to serve. And you see, everyone has one vote. Let us remember this. Your vote alone can never give anyone victory. But collectively, when everybody votes, yes. And also, we don't vote based on resume. We vote, yes, one would like you. But what we are saying, we shouldn't sit back and say, oh, because I like Mr. Kishen, he always on Facebook, he on radio, and he's saying all the good things, so I will vote for him. No, you need to ask me the question. If I come to you and say I'm running for office, everybody has a special thing in them. Maybe you interested in good education, the next man is interested in jobs, the next man want to see if we can feed ourselves. Then you ask for a platform. You ask for an agenda. Say, but what is your agenda? Let's see what you have there. But not to ask the person, what you did for me during the war. I live in Maryland, you live in Grand Judea. Or I live in Montserrado and you live in Nimba. How can I do something for you when you and myself, we in Liberia, but we live in different places? If I'm running for representative, you got the right to ask me, but you don't live in the district. We ain't see you in the district. How can you want to run? It's not about whether you the trap person, whether you're a crime man, because you can be a crime man or global man, but you are not even born in Montserrat, in Maryland or Granger. And if you even want to run, they will say, well, we don't know you, you don't live here. But every Liberian, the law, the election laws of Liberia, if I live in an area for 1 year, it is my right to contest in that area. Right now, my mom and pa from different places go to Grand Jita and have a child there. The next thing you're trying to tell the person when they come to politics, but you're not from Grand Jita. Yes, but I was born in Grand Jita. How can I born in Grand Jita? You say I'm not from Grand Jita. You go to Nima County, they will tell you the same thing. Oh, because I can't speak Gio or Mano, so I'm not supposed to contest. And sometimes, if or Grand Jita, two crown mom and dad go to Monrovia and born a child in Montserrat, that child is from Montserrat. If that child chooses to take Grand Jita, fine. But before that child run for office in Grand Jita, that child must have something. That means you're big boy now. Maybe your first house, you must have property or have an address there. So you see, these are the things we need to look at. That's why I say this show will be a long show. Right now, it's not that popular, but there will be a time where you will want to hear on the show every day, because there will be a time that you will hear this program 5 days a week in Grand Jita. And this show is for the common people. This is the place you will come and your voice will be heard. It's not about the big politicians. I'm not here to come bring them on. Nope. But independent people, people who want to think about Liberia, people who believe that we must change our country. We should change our mindset. I don't need to know you as a friend to support you when you want to contest. But I should ask the question, what will you do? If you were there before, I will ask you, what have you done? Now, it's fair game. You can't ask Mr. Cummings a question, what have you done so much you want to be president? Now, if Mr. Weah is coming back, you can ask Mr. Weah the question, what have you done when it came to education, it came to agriculture? Now you want us to give you back our support. It's a fair question. Oh, yesterday you were supporting CDC. Today I see you supporting UP. Why? You need to ask your lawmaker all these things. Why you jump from party to party? Can you bada? You were supporting CDC yesterday. Why are you going to UP? All these questions is a fair game. All these questions, it is a fair game. It's a fair question. So let us not just look at someone because you like them. I love this man. The man eating chicken, eating fried rice and dry rice, you happy. Ourselves, we need our future. Our children must go to school. Our children must have good jobs. You know what I'm saying? We need all these things. We can't be in a country where the parents have turned to be the child, the children in the house, that will depend on the small girls and boys and to go hustle and bring money for the parents to eat. It never so happened before. Retirement. How many Liberians got a retirement? They use the retirement. Some people are just there. They can't even get a pension. All these things we're talking about. Why they can't get a pension? People still struggling. We have turned to be beggars. We're begging every day. But yet they say you the man and woman are making the decision to vote. You're turning against your own child. Your son left from Grand Jita, son of Maryland. God bless them. They travel to go to America. They go to school. They learn. They come back. You say, we know you. Oh, you don't give me nothing. Say you went to America. You stay all that long. That now you want me to vote for you. They ain't give you t-shirt. You can't vote for them. You taking t-shirt from everybody. You forced to take the t-shirt from a party that you don't like. If they ain't give you the t-shirt again, you say, oh, that your t-shirt will vote for you. Oh, give me something before I vote for you. If I pay you to vote for me, I need my money back. Because when you give me the position, all I know I won't get money back. But that is not what it's on. Look, only in Liberia, the Kennedy can suffer because they got to get car, they got to get this, they got to get gasoline, they got to pay people. It's not an easy thing. Just to get one position, the man running for representative, He's spending over 100,000 US dollars, 200,000 US dollars. The money that he's supposed to enjoy, even if he don't win, but he spend it on you. And we so dishonest. We even allowed them to to dig a well in our area for drinking water, and we vote against them. We make them to put latrine, and we vote against them and say, yeah, we eat your money. We eat your money, Jolly. We ain't saying get money. We eat the money and we vote for the other people. Then we start suffering. Then we leave our district again and go to another district to vote because they gave you $10 to go and vote in our district while your district is suffering. Then you won't blame the people. Because of poverty, things can happen. People can abandon their own children because of poverty. What is our belief, our rights, our dignity? Other people wishing to vote. I go to Liberia and vote. I voted 2 times in Liberia since I came to the States. Nobody paid my way. And I enjoy it when I vote. That's my right. I feel good. 2.4 million people registered to vote. Only 1.6 voted. Time to go vote, you don't want to vote. Time to register, you don't want to register. But the people know how to play the game. They put a particular time for you to register. While you hustling, you're not registered. In Liberia today, we should register every time because every child, there's somebody who turned 18 today and somebody will turn 18 tomorrow. But you can't register until 6 years. When the man relocated from Grand Jide to Sano, he can't vote again. He got to wait for 6 years before he register. That is how we cheat. That is how we steal the election. The lawmaker then supposed to have an election reforms. They're not doing it, but they're running behind benefits. The representative are the one who can truck. They take people from way Monrovia, take them to Grand Jide to go vote for them. They take you from this way and that place. They put you in a truck like a cow. They put you in a big truck and give you $5. They put you in a big buses. Anything happen to you on the highway, that's your business. They will not do nothing. They want you to come vote for them. Because our people are poor, they will do it for $10, $5 to register, $5 to vote. Then they hold your voting card. Then when election comes in, they go and pick you up and bring you. That representative, he didn't care about the district anymore because you know why? He got people voting for him from somewhere. All he won 4,000 votes to win. Maybe he won 3,000 votes to win. So you see, that are all the things you need to be thinking about. So when you see sometimes your representative not doing it for you, he didn't care. He's not depending on your vote. And sometimes I'm from District 17. I listen to the board arguing how the representative in District 17 were not doing that and they had Hassan Kiewu. I asked him, I said, you voted in District 17? He won't talk. Then his friend said, oh, he voted in 16. He left from 17 and went to 16 to vote for Dixon Sibo. But he voted in District 17. But he in the street talking, how Hassan Kiewu is corrupt. Hassan Kiewu this. But he didn't vote. He left his district and went to Nuku Town to vote. So tell me now, you got to stay in your district. Why you should leave from Monrovia, go to Cape Man to go vote, but you're not living in Cape Man? Your whole life is in Monrovia, in Monserrato. Why are you going to Cape Man? Because you can speak VA? No. Okay, if you get place in Cape Man, if you get place there where you live in, but you come to Monrovia and you know that that's where you won't vote, but why you should spend money to go to Cape Man? And you know you live in Monrovia. You know you live in, you ain't go there, but because one of your friends left from Monrovia, now gone back to Cape Man to register and to vote, to contest, you go and vote for them. Then after the first round, now you can't vote again because you're going to come back home. You're jumping from place to place. That is why the politicians jump from party to party. That is why the politicians don't respect us because they know they can pay us to vote. That is why they don't respect you, myself. But no politician will pay me. No politician will pay me to vote for them. If I won't do it, I do it my own way. Nobody pay me to go to Liberia. Nobody made me to spend 1,500 to go register, vote, and campaign because I love my country, Liberia. and I will retire and live in Liberia. Liberia is my heart. It's where God gave, that the country God gave me. I came to America because Liberia could not help me. I never thought of coming to Liberia, to America. There are good people in Liberia. We are blessed. Liberia is a blessed nation. Look back, Liberia is a blessed nation. Don't mind all the hard time. Sudan were fighting war among themselves. Before Liberia no war, Liberia war finished, Sudan war stay on. Other countries were fighting war. Somalia, our Liberia war finished. We stay eating together. We love each other. We're quick to forgive. Other countries, they stay killing people for war business. Even right at Sierra Leone. You ain't brave to say you rebel in Sierra Leone. You ain't brave to say you can never, your mind born you good to even say, I was a rebel. But in Liberia, temple say you rebel, they laugh for it. Then we continue to say. But listen, this show will continue. I love you guys. I love everyone. Please let us do what is right for Liberia. Come 2029, let us do the right thing. And I believe Ellis Cummings is is the third option for us. All the polls that they ever have in Liberia, Ellis Cummings come third. So now it tells you. So and Sheku, we come to the end of this program, and you can wrap it up from there. For those of you,
Thank you.
I hope you have a good service and a good Sunday today.
Very much, and we appreciate you always and always. We hope Saturday, Sunday next week is going to be more interactive than this week, and we'd like to say thank you for always being there. We appreciate
Thank you, bro.
you.
Thank you, bro.
My people, this is Independent Mind. Please tune in every Saturday and Sunday for this show. Until then, we talk to you. Bye-bye. We out.
Oh, Liberia. Wake up time, oh. Time for the people to talk. Independent minds for a better Liberia. Independent minds, let the voices be heard. From Montserrat to Grande Bay, Maryland, Lofa, Nimba, and Bombi, Margie, Bassa, and Riverside, Refugee, Grand Croix, and Sino. Ideals rising from every town, speaking the truth and lifting the nation. Progress, unity, transformation. Independent minds for a better Liberia. Independent minds, let the people speak. Hosted by Monir Keshin, the General. A strong voice for the people every day. Call out. Live on Care Radio FM 95.9 and Top FM in Grand Gede. Streaming on KCN TV and TGN TV. Facebook and YouTube.